What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining the Tap In. I'm Tanis, and this is Born Again Hooligan. As you can see, Zach's not with me today. We got a sick baby, so we're kind of trying to keep the outside contact limited right now, for sure. But I've had something on my heart that I wanted to share with you guys, and that is, it's pretty personal. And I've struggled with a long time about with feeling alone. I just want to say that you are not alone. No matter who you are, what you're going through, where you're at, you're not alone. Growing up, not having my biological father there was super hard, was tough. I felt alone a lot of the time. And getting older, the people that are supposed to be there, that are supposed to realize your potential and build you up and try to push you towards success, that that didn't happen for me. So I felt alone a lot of the time. There's no greater lie. You're not alone. I wasn't alone. I just didn't know where to look. I was too young. I want to just point out a couple, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not. But the first point being, you're not the first person to go through what you're going through. I'm not the first person to go through what I am. You're also not the first person to get through what you're going through. I'm not the first person to get through it either. And of course, we're not the first people to rewrite our stories. There are so many good people out there that have come from a troubled background, come from the drugs, the violence, the gang activity, that whole life, and have absolutely experienced a beautiful struggle and have turned their life around. And that's exactly what it is. We need to realize that we are not alone. No matter what we do, we're not. There is always a support group. There is always people out there just waiting to embrace you and your issues, you and your problems, and you and what you got going on. There is always people out there that are just waiting for that, waiting to embrace you and support you. There's also a God that we serve that is so much bigger than anything that we have experienced. He's so much bigger. He is in control, and he sees the big picture. And so when we're feeling that way, we need to remember that maybe physically we don't have people, directly next to us, but we do have a God that loves us. We do have a God that knows what he's doing. And so if we would just seek that out, we would find a God that actually would give us a purpose for our pain. Because there's so many of us that have experienced so much pain and don't understand why. God can give you that purpose for your pain, and he does. I understand the purpose for my pain and why I went through what I went through, why I felt lonely for all those years, and why I felt the way I did all that time. There was a purpose for that, and I've found that through my relationship with Christ. And I just encourage anybody that is struggling with that feeling of being lonely, feeling like you're inadequate, you don't have anybody. You do, and he's a prayer away. And you do. It's a comment away. You can hit me up. You can hit Zach up. I know he supports this 100% as well. It's so important that we dig deep and keep our head up and find that drive, that will. Right? It's up to us to change our outcome and to change that chapter of our life. And so I just want to encourage everybody to seek out that God that is so willing and able to help us and to give us a focal point in life. I just hope that everybody's staying safe, especially with the unpredictability of this crazy world right now. Stay up and stay blessed, guys. I really hope you guys can share this video and share this message, because I feel like it's so